In this topic, we are talking about the different type of media or cable used in networking. We said in the past they used coaxial cable to do networking. At the time, they used a topology called bus topology. Since they have developed the star topology that use twisted pair cable, so no one use coaxial cable for networking anymore. But still, the broadband internet service provider use coaxial cable to bring the signal from the street to your house or to your building. And we said the coaxial cable use a connector named British Naval Connector or BNC or the F connector. And we said the twisted pair cable, that is the standard cable for local area network. The twisted pair cable use a connector named RJ45. So the RJ45 is that connector. Look exactly like a telephone line, but however, this one is bigger because the telephone wire system has 4 wires. They call it a RJ11. And the cable we use for networking has 8 wires, and it is used for networking. So RJ45 twisted pair use RJ45 for connector. And we said they are fiber optic. Fiber optic conduct data using light. For that reason, the data go at the speed of light. That make this type of media the best and the fastest one. And the fact that fiber optic conduct data using light, so the fiber optic technology is the best secure technology. However, because of the cost of fiber optic, right now the use of fiber optic, if you want to connect 2 buildings together, or if you want fast internet communication for an enterprise network, or if you want to bring data to a long distance. But there are 2 types of fiber optic, we said. They have the single mode that is designed for long distance, and they have the multiple mode that is designed for shorter distance. And the connector used for fiber optic could be stick and twist, which is that type of connector right here. Stick and twist, those are the connector I'm talking about. This is a piece of fiber optic. And we have the other type of connector, which is stick and click. This is stick and twist I was showing you. Now this is the stick and click. This is the connector used for if you have this type of fiber optic. So what you need to know for your class, there are many types of media you can use. Coaxial cable is obsolete, but they still use it to bring the signal to building. And you can use twisted pair cable, but remember I said there are 2 types of twisted pair cable. They look exactly the same, but they have the shielded twisted pair that have a foyer layer that cover the wires underneath of the plastic jacket that cover the cable. And we have the unshielded twisted pair that doesn't have the foyer jacket. So we said the unshielded twisted pair is not good if you have electromagnetic interference concern. Electromagnetic interference is what we call noise or interference. So if you have concern, like if you are going to run the cable next to electrical wire, or if you're going to have an installation in a place where they have a lot of machinery, like in a factory, that produce a lot of electromagnetism, it is recommended to use shielded twisted pair. Now, we said if the speed, like if you're talking about optical network that have very high speed, if you going to have a network in a place where they have flammable material, such as a lab or a place where they deal with gasoline or any flammable material, it is recommended to use fiber optic because there is no chance of having a electrical spark. Although data does not use very high electrical power, however, data is moving in copper wire using electricity. Is a low grade electricity, but still electricity that can produce a spark. But when you use fiber optic, the data is moving through light. There is no chance of any electrical spark. So if you're going to have a network in a place where they have flammable material, it is recommended that you use fiber optic. Now, when you use fiber optic, it doesn't mean that the fiber optic is going to run all over the place. The fiber optic will come to this unit, and this is where you're going to connect all the RJ45 cable. So the fiber optic, this equipment will transform the fiber optic signal in a signal that can run through the STP or UTP cable. So it is not like when you have fiber optic, the fiber optic is going to run all over the building. That will happen soon. But right now, inside the building, you're still going to have the RJ45 connector and the twisted pair cable. And twisted pair cable can go up to 10 gigabits per second, or 1 gigabit per second. So this is very fast signal to use in a workstation or a desktop computer. But to bring the bandwidth that you need for your company, it is recommended that you have fiber optic. But when the fiber optic come to your place, it will go straight to that unit, and this is from that unit the signal will be changed, and you can use the regular twisted pair copper cable. This is where the presentation stops, and hopefully you learn something, and I'm going to put some note and some quiz to make sure that you understand what I was teaching you today. If you have question, there is the comment. I like to see student comment, and when you make the comment, make sure you make it public. You can make your comment private, but I would prefer you put your comment public, because this is a learning environment. I want everybody to learn from other students. So myself, I'm learning from you, you are learning from me, and I want the other students to participate in every conversation about this class. So when you put the comment public, and I will share the answer with everybody. So I hope you use the public comment a lot in this virtual class. And if you have a private comment you make to make, the private comment will be welcome. So thank you, and I see you for the next presentation.